Why is my volume loud? Oh, that's why. Because it's louder than it usually is. That'll do it. That'll do it. Hello, game, please. Hi. Okay. Hi. Hello, welcome here, welcome back. My name is Moth. For those who know, for those who don't know, that's still my name. We are going today to be talking about, and I suppose also playing a little bit, because, you know, just to go through it. Hi, Mo. Shunif Luna, hello. Alright. Oh, before I start, though, so funny. Momo? That's a cute name. Not my name, but very cute. Moth is Mo, I guess. Ma. Whomstintive, welcome back. Mom? I'm not here. I have to do responsible things for a while. That's disgusting. I wish you the best of luck, because that's the worst thing in the world. I actually did a responsible thing today. I called the pharmacy, and I was like, hey, it says that I have to call you if I want my medication. Can you give me Adderall? And they were like, there's a back order. And I was like, that's fine. I just want to make sure that I'm, like, on the waiting list or whatever. Like, when you get some, hit me up. That's a weird way to phrase that. But they were like, hold on. We have a bottle. Let me see if it's, like, a full bottle or just one or two of them. So I was like, ooh, okay. And so they did. They had it. And now I am medicated. I took a nap, though. I saw someone say, and I totally and utterly agree with this. They were like, Adderall naps are the best because you take it, and then you take a nap, and then when you wake up, it is working. So I'm like, yeah, no, you're right. It only sometimes works for me, and sometimes it's only a tiny bit, but it is better than nothing. I just wish I had it the other day when I had to do certain things, but I always have things to do because that is life, unfortunately. But yeah. So that's that. Right. The other thing that has nothing to do with anything, the meds prevent going goblin mode. Okay, no, that's what my other meds prevents me from going depression mode.
Don't
but
be long.
I feel like if anything, Adderall increases goblin mode. You feel me? God, I love the rat jam. God, I love the rat jam emote. I feel like it increases honestly, this would probably be better. Yeah, but honestly, it would probably be better to, like, see the chat for these discussion ones, but I don't think that's going to work out because, yeah, the box is a little bit too not working, I guess. I mean, yeah, well, like I said, it only kind of works. I had, like, a fancy brand one, but my insurance didn't cover it at all. And so you can get, like, discount cards, but with the discount cards, it was $352. And I was like, I cannot pay that much money, more than $10 a pill. If it was like, no, even if it was a 90-day supply, I couldn't do that shit. That's absurd. But yeah, I was like, all right, guess I'll die. Not that it worked perfectly either. I think I would be more upsetty if I actually did find one that worked super well. I always hear people like, oh man, it changed my life. I can't imagine, like, oh, this is how non-ADHD people function, and I've never had that. God, I wish I did. But anyway,
Don't be long. Moth.
completely unrelated. I'm sorry, hippie. I'm sorry. I was looking in my my Google Drive, and I found my notes for the Midir fight in Dark Souls 3. I really took notes. I was not about to do that without anything to go off of, man. Like, and then I don't have them anymore. I might have pictures on my phone, but I'm not gonna show y'all a pic of it. I'm not sure, but I wrote them on Post-it notes and I stuck them around my monitor so that I would be able to know, because I can't, like, memorize that shit. But I did beat him within a few more tries after I did this, so I find it way too hard. I tried for another boss after that to like, and I've tried a little bit for more bosses to kind of try and, oh my fucking god, I forgot what the last one on claw attacks was. I hate myself. I knew there was going to be something stupid on here, but I didn't see it. I didn't, well, you know what? You know what? You see it now. But yeah, I was not going to beat that fight without these notes. So I've been, you know, in other bosses trying to read attack patterns a little bit. I've gotten better at it, especially, you know, considering that at first I was barely even paying any attention to it. But, you know, I could never have done, well, eventually it would have taken me a lot longer to have done this fight without watching a video on it. Anyway, that has nothing to do with anything we're doing today. Fun fact of the day, Australia is wider than the moon. Huh. Thank you for the bits. Thank you. Huh, the moon is, yeah, I guess the moon is pretty small. Australia is smaller than Texas, isn't it? Everything's smaller than Texas. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay. Let's talk a little bit about this game. Maybe I'll play Dark Souls afterwards. We'll see how I'm feeling, but at the very least, I wanted to talk a bit about this game. So, first, I guess I will talk a little bit about mechanics-wise. One of my favorite things... Oh, before that, actually, the sound design, the double-clicking sound and stuff like that, love it so much. Top tier. I wish the sound balancing was a little better, because some stuff gets, like, really loud, and then some stuff is really quiet. I mean, I'm okay with, you know, the clicking sounds to be really quiet, but I definitely... What did I... Yeah. Yeah. And even then, there was some stuff, man. Clicking ASMR? Yeah. Don't even need my fancy mechanical keyboard. I'm thinking of trying out new switches, because I can switch the switches. I want to see if I like lighter ones, but we'll see how much that costs. Not that I would get rid of my switches, obviously. I would keep them in like a bag somewhere, but I'm curious to try other ones. So maybe I'll do that. But anyway, I wouldn't get like more clicky ones. I just want ones that you can type lighter on, since sometimes when I'm trying to... I have gotten a lot better since I got my mechanical keyboard about like smashing my hands into the keys, but sometimes I'll like miss a letter because I'm clicking too light now. Not very often, but yeah, I want to try another one. We'll see. I've decided to flex on you sending you food pics again. Oh yeah, I saw that, but I was like about to take a nap, so I didn't look at it. But I did see that, and it is cruel and unjust of you. I haven't eaten much today, but I'll eat something after my stream. I did get cup noodle, which is not, you know, the best, but I can put vegetals on it. And like peanut butter. It's fine. Not peanut butter on the cup noodle, but anyway, good lord. So yeah, I really like the sound effects design. The actual... Okay, the music is actually really goddamn funny. Where's my tunes box? Where's my tunes box? Here we go. I know I was complaining about it at the time, but like, you know, when I'm not forced to listen to Chowderman, I like Chowderman. Thank you for the bit, Luna! I don't understand this skin. Kind of freaks me out. But let's listen to Chowderman. The singular bit. One whole cent for Moth. See, this is cool. This is very... I don't know. I really love the Y2K aesthetic anyway. So, you know, that is a big reason of why I played this game in the first place. I didn't really... What's it? Oh, just this in my library. You know what? We don't need anything else. We don't need anything else. So, yeah, I played this game because I didn't know anything about it, and I decided to play it because of the Y2K aesthetic. I didn't even know that it was like a, well, clearly I didn't know that you were the cop, because I was surprised at that if you saw my first stream about this game. Yeah. And I get why it's called Hypnospace Outlaw, because that's kind of the what everything culminates in. I love when Hypney goes, "We." Me too. Me too. I love Hippie. Or wait, you keep saying Hypney. I think it's Hippie. Let me hold on. Let me start a new file and see. Yes, because it should introduce me to him pretty. Oh wait, I don't need to. I can just click on the I wonder if I still have the case stuff. We'll see. But yes, I love Hippie. It's like, oh, it's like, wait, is it called Clippy, the Microsoft Word? Was that his name? He doesn't exist anymore, right? They killed him off. Clippy? Yeah. Oh, I understand. I thought it was just, well, I mean, it's partly Hippie because HypnoS, but I see. I get you, my little guy. I get you, little guy. I don't know. What? I don't know. Anyways, was this
Welcome to Hypnospace.
Yes, okay, begin training. Is it
Enforcer
gonna
training.
say his name? Please say his name.
Direct your attention to the top of your desktop.
Next.
Hippie, also known as the
Hippie, I was right. It is Hippie. You messed me up, Shunif. You messed me up for a long time in this game. I've been switching off between Hippie and Hypney. But yeah, I definitely like a lot of the little aspects in this game too, like the little Tamagotchi thing. I got a little sick of I like Hypney more. Well, too bad. Too bad. I got sick of cleaning up the poop of the little animals, but you know, that's why I released them into the wild. Hopefully they didn't die in the wild. I don't know. I feel like the rabbit's probably okay. Rabbits have good flight instincts, but I don't know about that squid. The squid was cute after it, you know, the original image wasn't, but the actual pet thing on the screen was. So we like that a lot. One of the things about the game, though, okay, there are a couple really annoying things about this game, and I feel like that's not even talking about the mechanics so much as the UI. No, it's definitely UI over mechanics. This thing popping up every single time. Look, man, I get it, I do. But, like, could you please just keep it minimized until I click it again? Please, I'm begging you. If I unpin it, then it does the same thing, right? Yup, I'm not just dumb. I also do wish that you could switch back and forth without clicking back a million times, but that's not the worst thing ever because there are only, what, 4 total? So, yeah, that makes sense, I guess. I also feel like they could have put the, like... nah, I get why. I feel like this could have been in a separate part that wasn't part of the virtual machine or the archival thing that they're using. What are they calling it again? I know it's called HAP, but... Oh, archival. So, and what is it? Whatever it is. I see why they didn't want to put this page anywhere on the previous pages to, like, preserve it. At least that's what I would say, in the, well, actually, both as a dev and as a in-game, like, not lore, but you know what I mean? Like, it checks out. Another thing that bothers me so badly, and I'm glad I didn't have to use this much because of it, is this dude. I love the concept. Stop. I love the concept. I adore the concept. I wish it just full screened it. I don't, or it, like, at least had more room for the eye. Like, it's cool. I wish there was the option to full screen it, or change the size, and also more of the eye, because I do think it's fun. I do see the purpose in dragging it around the screen, especially when it comes to the freelands with that thing that I totally almost did not find. But, and just, it's so, I should have made use of the Switch thing more, but God, does it get in the way. God, does it get in the way so bad. Have you ever played I'm on Observation Duty? No. We'll play Dark Souls later, but let's talk about game review stuff right now, yeah? Because that is, but we'll do normal stream after I talk about this. I just want to talk about video game development. So yeah, those are two. Oh, and one of the most annoying parts is you can't go back. I'm hitting the back arrow key, doesn't do anything. Click over here, doesn't do anything. Drives me up the wall. Drives me absolutely insane. I do not understand why they couldn't just let us go back. Could you not do that on the old computers? I'm pretty sure you can. Even if you couldn't on like older OSs, I don't care. They should have given it to me anyway. Something I do like though, again, is I thought the pronunciation was really like I thought it was what did I think it was? Oh, I thought it was Hypnos, which is like, I mean, it's still good because, you know, part of the game, but I think pronouncing it as Hypnos is so clever. I don't know, I just really like that very specific detail about this game. You feel me? Because it's an operating system, haha, all that stuff. I don't know, I just really liked it. Another thing, one of probably the best little small detail about this game is, let me log off this and do a new file because I actually do need to go to a new file to do this. Yeah, new enforcer, whatever. I'll just delete this file afterwards. The one thing, I guess, oh my god, loud. Okay, I guess we'll...
The future is you.
We'll talk about something else while we wait for this. But yeah, there's just like a lot of little things I really appreciate about this game, including you know, the date up there is really helpful instead of doing something like, oh my god, this is getting extremely annoying. I can't hear myself talk. Including like the time up there and the Hypno coin, like Bitcoin but not. That's pretty funny also. I really also like the UI design for the windows and stuff like that. I think in general, you know, except for the stuff that I was talking about, in general, the UI I like a lot. Beacon training, sure. I'm just gonna go through this until I can talk about my favorite little thing. Yeah. Next. Oh, okay, it added all these. Sweet. Do not... Oh, maybe I should care, actually. Hold on. I'm gonna turn my own volume up. Turn the volume on there back up. Sorry, volume. I think I actually need to play for a hot second. Go to your assigned zone. Yay! I don't think I'm gonna see this right now until I get something. But... Oh, okay, yes. I can find this real fast and show you what I'm talking about. You'll all know because I've talked about it a million times, but still, I could have just done that. Anywho's it. Where? There we go. This. Okay, another thing that I'm not super, oh, water. Right. Alright, 4. Okay, one thing that I'm not... This. The extra legal commerce. I feel like sales of products or services through unauthorized payment processing systems. Alright, you know what? Sure, I'll give it that. I'm just dumb and don't read. Yeah, unauthorized display. Okay. This, where you can wiggle the mouse to make it go faster, is my absolute favorite small detail, like, of the century, I think. Because everyone knows it's exactly like spamming A when you are playing a Pokemon game, you're trying to catch a Pokemon, or like even in Pokemon Go, you tap the screen, you press A million times to catch your Pokemon better. That's how it worked. That's how it worked in the olden days. You wiggle your mouse around, it makes things load faster. So I appreciate that that these devs remembered the dark ages and did that. Chef's kiss. Absolute god tier detail. I know I'm like hyping that up maybe a little more than I need to, but I don't care. It is so good to me. The only thing we're missing is the dial-up modem sounds. I'm thankful for that, because I would have, well, no, I would have sat there and listened to them because I'm too lazy to like turn my stuff down, but I would not have enjoyed it. I would not have enjoyed a minute of it. I also like the things you can put around your desktop a lot. Those are, if I was more inclined to, I would have gone and found all of them, but, And another thing, the tags, I have mixed feelings on the tags. I like them. Don't get me wrong. I like the tags. I like them a lot. I like being able to search again through this, and, okay, we're going to take forever on this. And I also like obviously, these, of course. And I think it was a good idea to have a bunch of different things. It feels a little weird, but I'm not, like, complaining about it. It just... Oh, you can, like, jump to them. Well, it's not like I actually used very many. Anyway, I like the tags and all, but I feel like a lot of it is... Let's go back here. This is like the most working version of it. I feel like it's a little bit... A lot of stuff comes up that isn't quite as useful as I would like it to be, I feel. I don't know. And I do like that you can... Okay, this is very reminiscent of MySpace. I don't know when MySpace was introduced. Obviously not 99, because there was barely internet in 99, but it's very... And I was never on MySpace. I'm a little bit too young for MySpace, especially because my mom wouldn't let me get even a Facebook account until I was 13, and I'm a little goody two shoes, so I actually listened to her. But I like it and I hate it at the same time. The music playing. Oh, for a second I was like, oh, it's not playing anymore, but it is. We're good. Yeah. And I think it's really funny, the one person, I don't remember, I think it was Whomsonda was talking about the guy that they had do all the music. I think that is endlessly hilarious. And I like also the graphics are... It's nothing that, it's not, well, I don't want to compare anything to Elden Ring. That feels like not fair. But you know what I mean? I like it though. It's charming and it's very Y2K. So I don't know how skilled of an artist their artists were. They could be like they could be Da Vinci for all I know. Just specifically saying that they captured, while this art isn't the best art I've ever seen, it is so true to the time. It was very on purpose. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not insulting the artist at all. I'm saying that part of it being, although this isn't bad like at all, but part of it being very pixely and stuff like this, all of the graphics are very, very intentional. You feel me? So, yeah, I have no idea what the artists who worked on singular artists, I don't actually know. I don't know what their, stuff looks like, because it's probably way, way different than any of this. But I think they really got the mood, the Y2K internet down. And I'm glad that I wasn't, again, I was a little young for this, but I am glad that I know enough of the aesthetic at the time to be able to talk about that and all of that. I think the freelance is a really interesting concept. I feel like I don't exactly know what it's emulating, but I feel like there's something, especially given how old internet was a lot less. I mean, because Google hasn't existed for forever. I feel like there were a lot of communities that were kind of, you'd have to be linked up to them. And also, we as a society have done a little bit less cool cursors, which honestly I'm kind of okay with, because a lot of them were viruses, and also they were kind of annoying. So I didn't have any fun ones, but I respect people who want fun ones, because totally fair, and it's not me doing it, so I don't have to be annoyed by it. Yeah. All of that stuff. I also like the, pictures that look like they've gone through hell and back. And there's another game that I want to play too. I forget. I want to play Her Story. I know that the real people pictures, stuff like that. But as we know from me playing Harvester, I really like the fried to hell and back kind of thing. Ew? What's ew? I really love the fried to hell and back look. It is so funny to me. And also, even funnier that, I don't remember who it was, but someone was like, so you're an anime character, you're an anime avatar, and you're playing Anime Boy, you're playing games with real people. And I was like, you know what? You're so right. You're so right. I also really like the colors they chose for this. I don't know. I don't like the color scheme exactly. It's a little too much. And again, it was very on purpose. It's not I don't think it is supposed to look like the best color scheme in the world. I think it's on purpose extremely annoying. But the stuff here, I'm late. You're late. I'm just doing you can see the title. I'm going through the game and talking a little bit about development and game mechanics, and now I'm talking about art and stuff like that. And then afterwards, I'm probably gonna play Dark Souls, because I don't think I'll be talking about this for a whole hour, but yeah. I also, even though some of the... Also, hello, Joelle, welcome back. I didn't actually say you by name. I am so sorry. What was I saying? Some of the puzzles are a little bit much, and so I'm glad there's a hint page and all that. But some of the hints are not. They're good, but they're not I don't know. I feel like, did I ever even look at the extreme hints though? Hold on. I don't know if those are what I'm talking about. I just feel like they're also a little bit, because make sure to switch between 3-date captures. Also read. I don't know. Maybe it was specifically me that the hints tended to be things that I very much already did. So that drove me a little bit insane. Okay, this is very specific. Get 3 land. Okay. And then there was the this wasn't helpful to me. Oh no, it was someone Moth water. I drank the water. You just don't pay attention. I did. I'm going to need new water soon. My water's kind of stale. Ugh. Okay, download from either Terry's General Store in early November. Okay, the extreme one. All right, that's fair. This is, I guess I just never used the extreme hints then, which I don't really blame myself for that, because I didn't want to, and I'm glad. Thank you for the baits. I did drink water. Extreme hint. Yeah, I love that it says spoilers as if they're not all spoilers. Luna became Shunif. I know. Allowance. Thank you. More allowance. Yes. I really should figure out how to do the. When I was talking a while ago about how at my school there'd be a joke about upperclassmen like pennying freshmen. I should figure out how to do that. I will try because I think it is very funny. Although maybe distracting, but the water bottle is also distracting. I did that on purpose and I enjoy it, so they had different things in their flists at different days. Oh, Roddy's pets from the flists. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, yeah. All right. The extreme hint does, in fact, tell you exactly what to do, which is good, because I would have been so very sad if the extreme hint, like, still didn't do what I needed it to. And I would have, like, had to go back and, like, go to the Steam page or go to the forum or something. That would have been so sad. Oh, I did forget about Flist. I thought, even though it literally says that they are, what is it? It literally says for music and where? Okay. Where is it? Anyway, it's specifically about programs, or so software and music, but I really just sat there and was like, oh yeah, it's only music, no other files. I really should have guessed how to do Roddy's thing. All right. But some of the puzzles are not so, I don't know, because a lot of them are pretty reasonable, I would say. A lot of steps in them. I just feel like in a couple of them, and again, this is kind of from my perspective of not being wonderful at these kinds of, not being very smart. Not really having the deductive skills for a lot of puzzles, but I feel like some of them, there was usually, not in all of the cases, but a lot of the times there were, one or two parts of it that really just I could not for the life of me like figure out. But I was gonna say that there are a lot of things, but I'm not mad at that, because if there weren't a ton, then it would be too easy to brute force it. Although even so, it wouldn't be very easy to brute force it. But there are like a decent amount of hints around. I think finding, and I don't mean the hint page, finding the hints to stuff in the first place can get a little bit much, because specifically because there's like a lot of writing, and I feel like this would probably be a little bit different if I was playing on my own, where I would actually I might be worse at it, but I don't want to sit here reading out loud. If you would like a consultation, please send me a chit chat.
If you would like a consultation, please send me a chit.
But yeah, I feel like that would be a little bit of a waste of time. Yeah, but this takes quite a few clicks to get here, but if I didn't see this, there's no way I would be able to, well, obviously there's no way I'd be able to do it. And I did forget that you could see this information, but that's 100% on me. But this was definitely the secure password thing is very, very, yeah, he just had a lot of good stuff. And I did like that story-wise, he got attached to some people. I mean, I did, at least. I get attached to characters pretty quickly, though. So I like Greg a lot. And then I really did not like Dylan, but I mean, you're not really supposed to. He did commit murder, but even before he committed murder, I was not a huge fan of him. Again, you're not really supposed to be. He's kind of a asshole, and he's got one hell of a stick up his ass. Well, not a stick up his, he's got one hell of an ego. There we go. Greg from Night in the Woods? Yeah, the exact same Greg. I've never played Night in the Woods, but yes, you're exactly correct. Yeah, Fliss Master Director. Oh, for some reason I read that as file. It's a great Greg. Good, good, good. Yes, the exact same Greg. Is that Greg's name Greg Smith? Because this dude is Greg Smith. Greg Smith. Man, imagine putting your full name on the internet. Could not be me. Could not be me. Even my old Facebook didn't have my full last name. I did not want to put... No, it didn't. Did not want to put that shit on there. I'll do, like, my last initial. And that's it. I hate that. I hate that. Yeah, I like Greg a lot. One... that drove me insane. Insane. The no chit chat, for one. I understand. They didn't want to make, like, an AI. They could have done... maybe it would have been a little bit too leading to do... Is the stream ending? No? Why do you keep asking that? Do you want my streams to end? What's going on? I'm doing a little bit of a review discussion since I finished the game. And 10, welcome back. Maybe. Damn. Rude. Also, I was in the... it didn't even sound like I was ending. Anyway, I'm doing a little bit of a, like, review type thing, talking about my opinions on certain parts of the game. Then afterwards, I might play a little bit of Dark Souls, maybe not a ton. Hey, I don't need to get good. I finished it. I finished it. Haha, so I am good. I'm already good. I got good. But the one thing that drove me absolutely insane, do I need to get... was some of the... See you guys next year. Alright, see you next year. I don't actually know where this page is. I don't remember it. But the one where she talks about the guys harassing her. Can I get that through harassment? Harassment, something like that. Yes, this. I really, really wish I could have done this. And, like... Oh, right, I was saying, I get why you can't use chit-chat. I feel like maybe it would have been too leading to be able to have, like, different, you know, options. But, I don't know. I feel like I should have been able to ask Greg or someone for the password. No chit-chat. I mean, you can't use it, right? Because you're an HSPD enforcer. What? Loon, I have no idea what that is saying. I just really wish I could have reported them for this. I know. Also, I never really did. No, I'm not going to say it. Not even I can translate that shit. I am not going to say it. So, yeah, I really wish I could have reported them for this shit. Would have made my life a lot easier, first of all. Second of all, I never did get to report Corey, or that brassy kid, that dude, for anything. And I would not be surprised if there was some way to report him for something, but... because it's not like I got a lot of... I mean, I missed a lot of little things, obviously, because I didn't go through every single page and stuff like that, but still, he sucks, man. He sucks. Even if you're an enforcer, that doesn't mean you can make friends and chit-chat. Yeah, I just wish I could have... stuff like getting the password to Flist and stuff like that. I don't know if you could have gotten it a different way, but I didn't like... I also did not like having to pay to solve problems. I think the back of my earring went inside my earlobe. One of my ears, my earring in my left ear kind of does that ish sometimes. Gotta Gotta go fish it out. Good luck. Good luck. You could always poke the earring through it. Brought some my left ear too. Ah, yeah, twinsies. Twinsies. Yeah, the one thing I didn't like so much was that I had to pay sometimes to solve things. Like, I had to pay the guy for the Flist password. I had to pay Sherry. And I know there's not all that much to spend the coins and stuff on. But, like, you know, and maybe this is just me, but I kind of had the feeling that they... I wish they had at least, like, said something. Like, it would make sense. One last meal for last Hypnospace Outlaw stream. Yeah, squid! Ooh, lots of stuff. Sugar, straight up sugar? Is that picnic basket on fire? Is that what that is? Oh, panic basket. Oh, so it is on fire. So it is on fire. I see. Absolutely hate that Jabased emote. Kills me. See you in 10 minutes. I hate making my bed. I mean, I hate putting fitted sheets on. If I was... When I was really young, I wanted to be like a mechanical engineer. I mean, I called it an inventor because I was really young, but what it was I wanted to be a mechanical engineer. Which, you know, inventor is not a weird job for kids. The weirdest job I ever wanted to be was a Moth's a mechanical engineer. Absolutely not. No. Not even a little bit. The weirdest thing I wanted to be was a microbiologist studying diseases, I believe. But anyway, if in the alternate world where I did become a mechanical engineer, somehow I survived math in school or something, I would make a device that puts fitted sheets on beds for you because I hate it so much. So much. Anyway, what in the world was I talking about? Right. I wish, like, it would have made sense, like, character-wise, if Dylan had sent you something at some point like, hey, by the way, sometimes you'll have to pay to access the stuff that you're supposed to, the cases that you need to do. Haha. It would have made me so mad at him, but, like, I would have gotten the point, you know? And again, maybe it is just me and my, you know, assumption about it, but it does feel weird that they would make you pay to access things, you know? And I still don't know what happens. Like, in theory, you could just run out of money, right? And not be able to do stuff like pay for the Flist password. Although, maybe there's a different way to do it also? I don't know. It seemed like, especially for Sherry's, there was no other way to do it. And granted, it doesn't cost that much. You probably won't, but I don't know. Maybe at some points there were something. Because at the end, with the playing Hypnospace Outlaw for playing the Dylan's game for whatchamacallit, for money, that makes sense, but that most certainly was not always there. What's going on underground? That's a great question. Thank you for the bit. Oh god, what is going on underground under that rip one? Ugh. I don't want any zombies on here. No zombies, please. I'm scared. If I was in a life or death situation, like if I was in The Walking Dead, I swear I would be one of the first ones to die. I'm a freeze type of person, absolutely. Maybe I could run a little bit, but I'm pretty sure I would freeze. And if something tried to, like, eat me, I don't know. I cannot imagine a world in which I survive for very long in an apocalyptic zombie scenario, so... Oh, well. Ugh, you see, this is still bothering me. I also am not a huge fan of that going... I mean, I get it. The pop-up is a little bit annoying. Anyway, there should be less, like, pop-up type things, in my opinion. But yeah, the having to pay money to do some stuff kind of bothers me, because it's not clear that you have to. And again, maybe there's other ways to do it, but I think at least for Sherry's there isn't. Which is part of the reason why I wish there was chit chat, so you could have gotten the Flist password from Greg instead of paying all that money. And then the guy's like, haha, you could have just messaged someone, it would have been all fine. Like, I couldn't, but thanks. Because also it said that your normal account was suspended, so you can't exactly do that either. It would have been so funny. I don't think they would have let you do this, you know, as a thing in game. Obviously, you can't do this as a player, but in the game world, it would have been so funny if you could like quit your volunteer thing, and then use your normal account to do something, and then come back to this account. That would have been gold to like sign up for it again. I do not think people would have let you do that, but you know what? Dylan is enough of a bitch. Oh, my text. That was not a text. Thank you. Thanks for that. Do I have my sound on even? It's been a while since I've actually heard my text tone from my phone. Maybe I just turned Discord sounds off. I don't know. I can't get the dumb thing out. Gonna have to ask my mom to help me. Oh, good luck. Good luck. It seems harder to have someone else help you, but, well, no, maybe you should be able to see better. I wish you the best of luck. What a struggle. Sometimes those things fall out, and you don't know where they went, and sometimes they are two in there, and it makes life hard. So, Flist. Oh, Flist. I do think this is a very interesting and very also extremely old internet, I feel, to have this kind of thing. But yeah. Is there anything else I wanted to talk about this game before we move on and do some Dark Souls? Anyone else have any thoughts on it? Any thoughts on anything? The news are very dark. Yeah, that's true. The news things are so funny, though. Really, everyone who wrote the articles love it. Brain empty, no thoughts. Huge mood. That's what I'm feeling right now that I've said things. Yeah. But this would be a good game to, even if I wanted to do something like go back to it in a long time. Not even necessarily to like play through it again, but just to read through the articles if I was bored or something. Because, you know, I there's so many of them that I didn't do, and there are so many funny things. Especially, probably, first of all, go back and read the news. 1 second, I need chapstick. My lips are dry. They're dry and I don't appreciate it. Okay. Ah, water. Yes, can do. Yeah, why does water go stale anyway? How does that happen? I don't understand.
Please return to your post.
Yes, sir. Actually, I can't really. I mean, there's no post to do. God, this guy, this final thing drove me insane. Yeah, though, there's a lot to discover in this game, and I like that a lot. It can be a lot longer. It could be like, well, I mean, if you if you're good at figuring stuff out, it could be very short. But I feel like a lot of people don't figure it out like super quickly, because especially, like I said, there some parts of the puzzles that are a little much. What's this? Oh, restart. I see. I don't know why you would do that, but I'm sure there's some reason. I also like, especially Speaking of not being able to go backwards, you can't even do it on the oh, I can clear them. Oh, I can clear these. Ooh. But yeah, I don't like that you can't tab back on this either. There's no way that was a part of even the oldest of internets. I didn't know you could clear it like that. That's interesting. I think it's weird though that, yeah, burn them. Weird that you have to empty the recycling bin. Again, I guess more realism, but you know. One of my, okay, aside from the UI sometimes being horrific, honestly, this popping up all the time is one of my biggest complaints about the game. However, my other biggest complaint, no, not the cursor. Where is it? Display? Yeah, is that there is no pipes. There's no pipe maze screensaver. What the hell? How absolutely dare they? Oh, I forgot that I can change eggplant. Oh, right. This. This is fine. What's my wallpaper? I didn't like this wallpaper. I should have switched. Oh, I could have just switched back. Damn. See, I didn't like that wallpaper. Oh well. What the hell is this? Huh. I did also like, this is nice, but not for where I have my stuff. I'm gonna go back to this one. Oh my god, what was I about to say? I do not remember. It is gone, perhaps forever. Is this above or below this? Okay, it's above it. For some reason, sometimes it looked like it was going below that thing, but I think they were just closely passing each other. Alright. Well, that is my... Oh, it's empty. Why does it look like there's stuff there? Oh well. Alright. That is my... Any final thoughts from anyone? Or any questions on any of my opinions about it? Or like how... Like wondering how I think about some stuff? Because I've said this before, but I am... Like, I did, you know, do a professional game design stuff. I have made my own games before, so I know a little about this stuff. I'm not like, you know, the biggest expert ever, but I do know a little bit about this stuff. But if no one else has any thoughts on it, I will end and do... Should I do a little bit of Dark Souls? I'll make a poll. Well, no, I'm not going to make a poll. Okay, I'm going to do... Mushroom Sneeze like a comic book character. Hilarious. Hilarious. Now I'm trying to decide. I'm not going to be doing Dark Souls tomorrow, obviously. Says a chew and everything. That's very funny. I sneeze very quietly. I know people who scream sneeze. Sneezes come in all shapes and sizes. This thing is also a bit of a pain. But, you know. What is this again? I don't think I ever... Your launcher is hungry. Drag some icons to it. No thanks. Well... Ooh. Wait, that's fun, actually. Oh, and then you can just put it back. Wait, that's really funny, actually. I love that. Okay, that's good. That's good. Alright. Now I just have to decide. Do I Dark Souls or do I not? Okay, well, I did manage to talk about this longer than I thought. I didn't want to make my stream like half an hour, you know? So maybe I'll skip Dark Souls for today. And my mom told me to ask my dad to help me. Damn. Okay, Okay, I'm gonna... Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to not do Dark Souls today, and then I'm gonna do it on Sunday. So I'm not gonna start Disco Elysium on Sunday. I'm gonna do Dark Souls on Sunday, and then I will do, what is it? I don't know if I want to switch my Dark Souls day. Probably not. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. But then next week I'm gonna start Disco Elysium. I'm very excited. This is gonna be a lot of reading out loud for me. So, well, let's hope that works. Worst case, I guess I'll not play it on stream. I don't know. But yeah, okay. All right, we are ending for the day then, and on Sunday I will play more Dark Souls. Yeah. So, thank you everyone who came. Thank you extra to the people who chatted with me, and extra to Shunif, Nintendo, Joao, Luna for bits. I love and appreciate you. Thank you very kindly. If anyone is watching me right now and you're not following me, please feel more than free to do so. My next stream is going to be tomorrow, January 28th at 5 p.m. CST, and I'm going to draw some stuff. What am I going to draw? I don't know. Maybe I'll attempt to draw another Fire Emblem Engage character. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll actually do, like, you know, body sketch or warm up or something like that beforehand, so I don't go in having not drawn for like a week because I've been doing other stuff. Yeah, we'll see. We'll have to find out. Okay, so with that all being said, good morning to my morning people. Good evening to my evening people. Good night and goodbye. Peace. Thanks for coming to my game talk, my video game talk about video games.